Minoru Sasaki.
Yes.
Very welcome to Supermarkets
Thank
and
you.
to Warhol Minutes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me for this interview. I'm so glad to talk with you here.
Okay, so let's talk about your background a bit.
Yeah.
How did you start with art? Did you have any one in your family who was an artist or culturally inclined?
No,
No?
not really. But my mother was an amateur calligrapher.
Oh.
So she practiced it at home. So I saw it, and I was so enthusiastic to imitate her gesture and creating images, and I started learning it thanks to my mother.
So at what age did you start with calligraphy?
At 6.
At 6.
Yeah.
Do you still perform calligraphy?
Not really, but what I do currently is highly related to calligraphy.
Yes.
So I won't say I don't practice calligraphy anymore, but I won't show my calligraphic works in public.
No?
No.
Okay. Did you grow up in the countryside or in the city?
In the countryside, I was born and raised in Morioka. It's a city situated in the northern part of the main island of Japan.
Yes.
And so the population is about 300,000. So it's not so big, but not small.
I understand. And the choice to go to the Tokyo Institute of Arts, was it an easy choice? Did you have other choices or thoughts?
I didn't have any other choices.
No.
Because I was, I don't be pretentious, but I had quite a solid vision for my future. So I knew that it would be nice to have my study at university in that institution when I was about 13 or 14, and then I didn't change my mind.
Wow, fantastic. Was there any professor or any workshop that was influential to you during your time at the art college?
Yes. My main professor was amazing. He studied art in Munich.
Yeah.
So he had a wide eye on art history, and he talked about his young ages, what he did, and so he was kind of not really a model, but he inspired me a lot.
I see.
I didn't imitate what he was doing,
No.
but his vision was so inspiring.
And what did you do when you first entered the college? What was your art like when you started?
At that time, my work was more calligraphic work.
Okay.
Still.
So it was visual and painterly.
Yeah.
And how did it change during the time?
So
You do have a exhibition at the end of the years, don't you?
Yeah. I guess I started trying to find my own way when I was high school students because there were some magazines at home, and I saw pages on the revolution of Japanese calligraphy in 1970. So it was a kind of birth of not traditional, I would say, abstract calligraphy, which could be compared to abstract painting movement in Europe. So I wanted to follow that way. So I found it when I was a high school student. Then I started practicing it when after entering in university. So my work during my university time was like this types of work, calligraphic work.
Yeah, I was speaking previously to Pedram Kargas, and he's doing calligraphy, but the Persian way. And obviously that will look more abstract to you. And the work you are showing at the supermarket art fair, could you explain a little bit about it and the background?
So as I spent about 10 years in Europe, mainly Paris and Brussels, I had to speak French, and then there were people who didn't speak French, so I started learning English there.
Okay.
So at the time I got so influenced by how to say, I had a great interest in language itself. So now I'm now working on the relationship between human beings and language. So in the this art fair, Supermarket 2025, I showcase my project named Imitsu, which I've been working on for 10 years.
Oh wow!
And it consists of drawing the sign of E. It's a Japanese character to notate the sound of E. I use it as a symbol of human being.
Why? How?
Because the origin of this character is Chinese character, which means human being itself.
Really?
And then the sound of E in Japanese means various things, but for example, it means differences.
Really?
So human beings are different. We are so different. We human share similarities, but at the same time, we live with our differences.
Yes.
So I thought it would be very nice to work with sign to talk about the human behavior and my interest about languages.
Do you also speak any Chinese languages?
No, unfortunately.
But you do the calligraphy?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. So I read Chinese sentences in a Japanese manner. So it's not,
Yeah. In the stall, in the booth, your work is, I would say, it's sculptural. So it represents the human being through the symbol E, but it's also. Could you tell me about the significance of the three-dimensional form?
So maybe I won't be able to answer to your question because I started it largely spontaneously. I don't even remember when I started it. But I can tell that I was really interested in the pleats or something not even or not flat within the drawing works of others. For me, it's not error or something missing or something affecting in a bad way.
No.
For me, it's part of charm or something which make people pay attention to. So a little by little, I guess I wanted to integrate it in my works.
And there's a special way you fold it or crumple it, and you don't want to uncrumple it, I'm sure.
Sometimes I do to see what I'm doing. Then I sometimes leave it, or I restart grasping it again. Or
Yes. And what about the French influence? You said you were there in 10 years.
Yeah.
How has the French culture influenced your art today?
It's a bit difficult for me to analyze it because it's really part of me. But I largely influenced by the way of thinking or the communicate with others and respect for others. So then I guess French people always try to respect others, whereas they require respect from others too. So and then they are so how to say honest with themselves. I think I've got that point of view in my vision too. So for example, when I talk about my work, I try to be honest, and I try not to hide my vulnerable side of me. So I don't know.
How important are the materials when you work? I'm sure you have a thought behind the paper and so please tell me about that.
Yes, I always have fun to explore new materials, but at the same time I am really interested in the old papers. I don't really know why, but I really love working on old papers, and maybe they feel like skin, human skin, or subtle and a bit transparent and smooth and for example, it's for me it's hard to work with thick papers.
Oh.
I prefer thin papers. And then I love working with ink too, and pencils.
And for this show, what materials have you been using?
Mainly ink on paper, and also pastels. I love pastels too, and colored pencils.
Okay. Yes. Have you ever worked on the Egyptian paper papyrus?
Yes. It was a very nice, interesting trial, but I didn't continue.
Okay.
Because for us, but living in Japan, it's not so easy to get that type of papers. So.
Of course. And have you, especially old paper for these works at supermarkets?
Yeah.
How old are they, and where do they come from? Where do you find them?
In Tokyo, there is a special shop of paper, not old papers, but paper in general. They are mainly handmade papers. And there, I sometimes find old papers made like in 1930s or older.
Okay.
So I've got a good relationship between with the owner of the shop. So he let me touch the papers just on my own. And so I say I like to have the third one from the top, for example, because each paper is different.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's fascinating to hear. And what do you see yourself doing for your next projects? What's the next process you're going to work with?
So this year, I'd like to finish a collaborative project with someone, and then maybe next year I'd like to have other collaborative project or something like this. Probably someone I met here.
Oh, really?
I would like to elaborate something with.
Could it be drawing, or could it be installation, or something else?
I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. But I'm so enthusiastic to do such kind of collaboration.
Lovely. Could you tell me a little bit more about the work you're showing in today? About the letter, the E and the humans. Is there something more you would like to tell me about that?
Okay.
We'll dig a little bit deeper.
So, okay. I try to tell you why I started working on this project.
Yes, please.
Because when I was a child, I had difficulty to find harmony with my body.
Oh.
So my soul and my body are not really unified in a way. So I was so how to say, it was so hard for me to find my place in the society, even after my childhood. So in my 20s or in my 30s, and after my getting back to Japan after my study in France.
Yes.
So in my 40s or something like this. So I want to talk about the differences, diversity. So That's why I wanted to choose the subject related to differences. So and suddenly I knew that this character would be perfect for this. Using a character originally having meaning of human beings, and then the sound of E, which would mean differences in Japanese. So that's why I started this project. Then I'm now trying to make more and more works in this project. And the title of the project, Imitsu, means in English, fulfilling.
One more time.
Fulfilling.
Okay.
So I hope differences fulfill the world.
Yeah.
So I hope the world will be more tolerate to each other and
Differences.
yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for
Thank you
speaking.
so much.